Welcome back to the channel. So this is not going to be a super long video. I always say that and then it ends up being a really long video. So I have been working on epoxy coins for other channels because I made them for mine and then I'm making them for other channels. Well, now I have 2 molds, y'all. I got me another mold that took forever to get here because I'm literally working on 3 different orders at the same time. So if you haven't seen the other ones I've made some for Bad Bass Scratching, which is a scratcher, lottery scratching YouTube channel. Sabrina Indiana Journey, she does all kinds of stuff on her channel. I've made them for No Jackpot, No Problem because he scratches tickets with Kim and their dogs are a big part of the channel, so I made some for him. So Sabrina ordered some more. Bad Bass Scratcher did too. I got to make hers next. But I have Sabrina Indiana Journey, Courtney Scratcher Claimers, and Rosebud Scratcher. So, Sabrina wanted some with the glitter. If you see here, look at that glitter. Isn't that pretty? So here's the thing with the glitter. Can you see the 3 layers there? See the 3 layers? With the glitter, it's the same amount of material. It just takes longer to make. Because if I just pour in here, like if I would put, like in here are 4 that are done. In here is a light, thin layer of clear epoxy. And then I'm going to be starting on Courtney Scratcher Claimers. And she wants this glitter. So anyways, so with the glitter, I have to pour a base and like a top. Kind of like if you're painting your nails. You need a base coat and a top coat and the glitter in the middle. Because glitter will either float or it will sink. And then it's rough. It's textured. It doesn't feel right. So that's what we're working on today. And I'm also got the first 8 of Rosebud Scratchers started. I think these turned out beautiful because on her rose there, her channel name, Rosebud Scratcher, is in the same color green that I put in the background. Now these ones just need a clear layer on it. These 4 here are done, but these 4 here have a light layer of the clear, like the base coat. And we're going to pour pink in these. And then we got to pour a little clear in these to get started on Courtney Scratch and Claimers. Now, these got to sit for a couple days. I really like to let them sit for a week. But I'm so happy I was able to find where I ordered that mold from and get another one. Because let me tell you something. Thank you, everybody, for all the love, support, and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to set these up here. So she's got another 16 of them. They are done. They are literally all sitting up there just... doing their thing. So now what we're going to do is pour some clear on these. We'll pour a little clear in here, and then this is going to get a little pink in here. So I'm going to try to get you guys in here closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay? I'll move these coasters out of the way here. So these are Rosebud Scratchers. Like I said, they turned out so cool, y'all. So those are going to get clear. Like I said, these 4 have a little clear in it. And then these 4 here are going to get clear. Those are going to get glitter. Y'all see what I'm doing here. So let's get a paper towel here so I'm not making a mess. I already did the boring part and mixed my 2-part epoxy here. So I like to let it sit for a minute to kind of just let the air bubbles get out on its own. I have to make 8 more for Rosebud. And then like I said, I'm doing Courtney Scratcher Claimers 8. Sabrina Indiana Journey 16 are done. They just need to set, and then I have to work on Bad Bass Scratching's other 8 because she also ordered some more. I was also waiting for sticker paper too. All right, so in here we just have the clear, and that's all I'm gonna do is just add some clear in here. Make sure you guys can see to seal these stickers in and these logos here. So this is the last layer here, and then as you know, I will sit here for a good 20 minutes with the heat gun off and on just to make sure all the bubbles get popped. Unfortunately, listen, I'm not perfect. I am not a professional by any means. So yes, once in a while you will have an air bubble in your item. I've gotten epoxy stuff from people who do it professionally. And they still, once in a while, you're going to get that air bubble in your epoxy. It just, they'll sneak up on you real quick. And you'll be like, oh shit. And put a little more in here. Just got to put some in that one to see if any of these other ones need a little more. So doing the glitter, it's still the same amount of material. It just takes longer to make. Because it's 3 layers on the coin instead of just 2 layers. If that makes sense. You guys are going to see. Trying to make sure I get them on. This shit just makes a mess, y'all. Come out. A mess. Just make sure I got enough in these. And that should be good there. I feel like this needs a little more. Alright. Kind of just scraping my drips off there. So we're going to take this heat gun real quick. It's going to be a little noisy. And I will keep doing that off and on. So there's her other stickers. As you can see, I've already cut everybody's stickers out. I don't know if you guys can see. These are Courtney Scratch and Claimers. These are the rest of Rosebuds. And I actually have a few for me whenever I get time to make myself some more. Now, the stickers are all different sizes. Just playing around. Alright, so we're going to move this one over here. Move this guy here. So this one has... These 4 here have clear in them. These 4 don't. So we're just going to put a little clear, because these ones have to get 3 layers. You just want enough to coat the whole bottom. So when you pour your glitter in, if it sinks or floats, depending on the glitter, it's not rough feeling. You know what I mean? You still have that smooth touch to it. So those are just going to get a light layer of clear at the bottom. Like so. Now we're going to help them out and take this popsicle stick here and kind of just help it go all to the edges. Just to make sure the whole bottom is covered. And yes, everything still has to set for 24 hours. I caught myself trying to be in a rush the other day and pour some glitter over a clear, and it was not cured enough. It really sucked. That was my own fault. Trying to rush. I just want to be getting everybody's orders out, but I know you guys understand it takes time as much as you guys watch me make this stuff. And I do appreciate all the love, support, and welcome to all my new subscribers. You guys are amazing. Let's go. This channel's growing slowly, but you know what? I'm okay with it. It'll get there when it gets there, you know? Alright, so those are good. Now these 4, I have to put some glitter in here. This cup is a disaster right now. We got to put some of the pink glitter in here and pour a layer of the glitter on the other 4. You don't need a lot. I hope everybody enjoys their coins. I think the colors of glitter that Sabrina picked and Courtney are going to be absolute. Dang, this one's not even open. It's a brand new color of glitter. Hang on now. This shit makes a mess when you open it. This is a really pretty color. This actually matches my logo pretty good. Maybe I should do me a couple in glitter. I don't know. If I start making them for my channel, right now I'm just using them for giveaways. Everybody keeps asking me if they could buy one. They're not for sale. Literally. Put some in there and see how it goes when you mix it up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to mix this up, and then the top 4 on this one will get a light layer of glitter. They'll harden and cure for 24 hours. Then I'll put her sticker on those. And then the bottom 4 will get a pink layer, and then they have to sit and cure. And then hers, I got to do a whole nother 8. I do believe she has a few that she wants clear. And then the rest are with her... the green there. And yes, the stickers are all different sizes. Like I said, y'all, I'm not a professional. Not by any means. Oh man, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I don't know how well y'all can see it. That is pretty. Make sure you scrape your sides. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can get this in here. Alright, so it's the top 4. We're just putting a little glitter on. Same like what we did. We just want to make sure the bottom is covered. Because it's still going to get another layer of clear. Once this sits for 24 hours, it'll get the logos on it. Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful color. I'm tripping, y'all. I need to do some things with my logo with this color. This color is beautiful. Alright, that was like almost perfect. I got just a tiny bit left. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to do the same thing. Is kind of take the popsicle stick, make sure it goes to the edge all the way around. You'll see, for the folks who are getting these that have glitter, you'll see the 3 layers when you look at it. It's kind of cool. And that's what we're doing today. I mean, I'm going to sit here with this heat gun for a little bit. I'm going to take my extra clear and finish some coaster sets, the Game of Life coaster sets. I have one complete set made. There's one set already out there. I do believe Gaming and Gambling won one set and he gifted it. Barbara Sanders has a set. And I got one more set made, complete. I got to make the other set. And then there's 2 loose coasters. Then I will keep those because, you know, doing my channel and stuff. So there's that. There's nothing else I can really do today. Let me show you guys, get you in here close so you guys can see what's going on. Man, that color is pretty. This GoPro, that has great picture quality, but that ain't doing it no justice. Plus I have shitty lighting in here. So let's go, y'all. Let's let all this sit and we'll continue tomorrow. Alright, you guys, it has been 24 hours and all this has cured. So this is what we have for rosebud scratchers. These ones are completely done. I think they turned out great. The color green that we picked goes absolutely great with the wording across her logo that says rosebud scratchers. So those are all done. So I got to pop all those out and let them set. And she ordered 16. She does want 5 clear and a few more green, and that'll be it for hers. And then I'll show you what I'm doing on Courtney's Scratch and Flamers. So if you remember doing the glitter, it's a 3-part. So this one has, these 4 down here have a layer of clear. Now they're going to get some glitter. These ones here, I just put the logos on. They have a layer of clear and glitter, and now they're going to get a layer of clear. And these 4 up here will be done after they sit for 24 hours. I've already done the boring part and mixed all this stuff for you. I do have a dog that is right behind me. So let's get this going, y'all. I'm sure everybody's going to love these. They turned out popular. Like I said, I'm happy I found where I bought the mold, because now I have 2 molds, which is awesome. So all I'm going to do on these 4 here is just going to get a little clear. I'm going to make sure you guys can see. That's all these 4 are going to get because they will be done. That's it. And then when you seal it in with that clear, it really makes the glitter and the logo pop. So that's what we're doing there. That is so pretty. So pretty. Alright, so now I'm going to put some of this pink glitter in the rest of this here. And I will call her back. Sorry, I always forget to turn the volume down on my other phone, which is fantastic. So I got some more pink glitter in here because these 4 have to get a thin layer of the glitter. Remember, when you're mixing, always scrape your sides because you don't want to miss any of that material. You want to get mixed in there. And then, you know, I have to take the heat gun and make sure the bubbles are popped. Did he move? Nope, he's still right behind me. Excuse me, y'all. I think they're all turning out amazing. I know so far everybody's loving them, so that's awesome. All right, now these are just going to get a little pink. Just to cover that. And then tomorrow, they will get a logo and the last layer of clear. You got to take your stick and make sure that it all goes to the edges. I do like most, not all epoxies are self-leveling, but most are, which is nice. But you got to make sure you have a nice level area too, because you will definitely be able to tell. I did figure out what I'm going to do for, I have another channel for the people in here that don't know. I did figure out what I'm going to do for my 2-year members is all my members that hit 2 years, which there's a handful of them, which is amazing. So thank you very much. I'm going to be making phone holders for my other channel, and the 2-year members will get those. That's my plan. So once you hit 24 months on my other channel as a member, I will be sending them out phone holders. So that's why I am making a bunch of them now in different colors, because not, you know, guys don't want glitter ones. So there's that. So I got a lot to make. I got to order some more epoxy. All right, so those ones are done there. We're going to hit this with the heat gun real quick. Alright, so now we got to take some more epoxy, and we're going to mix this tea green is the color we used for rosebuds. I lost my paper towel, y'all. And now we have to put, oh, I got to remember how many I'm doing clear and how many I'm not doing clear. So I do believe she wants 5 clear. Yep, so I can actually go ahead and pour some clear on the 5 that she wants just clear. And the rest will get some green mixed in there. So she wants 5 of them clear. And like I said before, once I am out of my channel coins for my other channel, I will be making these instead. They turn out great. I'm going to tell you what. They work great for scratch and lottery tickets, and they're actually really pretty. So she wants 5 clear and then 3 green. So let's get this green in here. I don't know why this little boy always got to sit behind my feet or my desk chair. I am going to mix this away from that just so the powder that does kind of float up in the air doesn't go into Courtney's coins. Yeah, these turned out great, you guys. And if you're interested in ordering some, it's $40 for a set of 8. I pay for shipping. If you do another set, then it's $30. So it's $70 for 2 sets. Yeah, you might be thinking, oh, it doesn't take much material, but it takes a lot of time. A lot of time, y'all. So she wants 3 more green and 5 clear. That actually worked out perfect. There we go. Sweet. I'm going to take the heat gun, hit these with the heat gun. There we go. And that's about it. I'm going to pour the rest of the clear that I have here in this phone case thing I started the other day. Not a phone case. It's a phone, cell phone holder stand. They work pretty good. I use it on my other channel a lot. I'm just making different ones with a bunch of leftover stuff I have. And we're going to turn this around like so. There we go. All right, there's nothing else we can do. I'm going to sit here for a few minutes, probably good 15, 20 minutes, and use the heat gun to get the bubbles out. And all this has to sit for 24 hours, and we'll be back. All right, you guys, all this stuff has set for actually over 24 hours. Look at how beautiful Courtney Scratch and Climber has turned out. Look at that pink. So her set is done. I just finished Rosebud set 2. She wanted some clear ones, which turned out absolutely beautiful, and the rest of her green ones. And then I am working on a phone holder. I put my iridescent sticker on that one. So let's go on and pop these out here so we can see what they look like. Kind of move you guys out of the way here so you guys can see what they look like. Let's go with Courtney Scratch the Claimers. Oh my goodness, y'all. That is so beautiful. Little spot there. Look at that. How well y'all can see it. Look at the back. Now these all have to set. I like to let them set for a week. Just make sure they're all fully cured and all that stuff. So she has a set of 8. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, this pink is absolutely gorgeous. So there's Courtney Scratch Claimers. If you haven't gone over and checked her channel, go over and check her out. I'm going to move hers over here. Absolutely beautiful. And these are Rosebud Scratchers. I think the clear ones turned out amazing. It's kind of cool when you scratch them clear. Oh. I don't know how well you guys see that. Because you can kind of see your numbers when you're scratching. So her set of, this 8 is done and her other ones are done. So she got 16. Absolutely beautiful. There's the green ones that I did the other day. I feel like poker chips. Excuse me, I'm getting a cold because my husband had one. We are going to pour another set for Bad Bass Scratching. I partially cut the stickers out. I still have to go around and cut out the circle part. Excuse me, y'all. But we're using this iridescent goldish green for hers. So let's get some in this cup, some clear, and then we'll put some of this in there and stir it up and get her base poured. I think all these epoxy coins turned out absolutely beautiful, you guys. A lot better than I thought they were going to turn out. Alright, I'm going to put that in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Mix it up real good. This is a Chameleon Art Pigments. Some are called mica powder, some are called pigments. Then there's alcohol ink. But this is the color I used for Bad Bass Scratching's first set. And she went ahead and got another set. I appreciate everybody. I know I keep saying it. I appreciate all the love and support. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, let's get these poured in here. Remember, we're not filling them up because it's going to get the stickers and then a layer of clear. So we're just putting enough to fill the bottom. But it really makes her logo pop with this color. If you haven't seen the first set I did, you could probably go back 2 weeks ago, I think it was, when I did them. But she ordered another set of 8. So thank you very much, Bad Bass Scratching, and Courtney Scratch Claimers, and Sabrina Indiana Journey, No Jackpot, No Problem, and Rosebud Scratcher. Thank you guys all very, very, very much. Alright, we're going to scrape that. Scrapey scrape. You want to get everything you can get. Then we got to make sure it covers the bottom completely. So we're just going to go around and push that around to the edges. Now remember, this has to set for 24 hours. Everything epoxy, I let it set for 24 hours before I get to messing with it. But it's a lot cooler today. It was actually 36 degrees. Believe it or not, y'all. Tuesday morning. It was chilly. It feels good today, though. I don't know what that is. I gotta get that out. But yeah, I just want to make sure it all touches. So this should cure a lot better. Or quicker. But I still don't mess with nothing. It has to be 24 hours for me. And then, you know, we're going to take the heat gun and do all that stuff. Wipe that off. Got just a little bit left if she wants another set there. Takes this heat gun and Get these bubbles out. I think with this color, the flicking of the alcohol works a lot better. So let's do that. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, I took my nails off, y'all. I had to. Alright, so that's doing its thing. So this is the, we're going to just kind of slide this over to here. This is a phone case. It's just clear with some glitter, and I put the iridescent on there. So on this one, we're just going to put some clear to seal it in, because I have to make a bunch of these because my members that hit 24 months, which is 2 years on my other channel, are going to get a phone holder. So I have to make a lot of them. I got to make different ones that men and women would like. But these things are pretty awesome, because you can literally just set your phone on it. You don't have to sit there and hold your phone, which is nice. So we're just sealing in that sticker. I already got the bottoms been poured. It's sitting over there. I've actually made more bottoms than I have tops. Yeah, you can definitely tell the temperature difference in the house today. Use this popsicle stick here. I'm going to make sure it gets to all the edges. You don't want no empty spots. I'm actually going to turn this way, like that. That looks good. All right, so I'm still working on, like, it's hard to tell, but it's going to be Christmas colors domino set, but I just put a light iridescent green on the back, so I have to do that to the other one too. So let's mix a little bit of that up. We don't need a lot. I did order some more epoxy because I was told I'm getting, oops, I already got one in there. Going to be getting more orders for stuff. So that's awesome. You guys are awesome. You definitely keep me busy, plus everybody else in the family and friends and stuff like that. But I'm loving how these coins turn out. Let me stir this up here, you guys, and then I will show you what we got here. Like I said, I'm just pouring a light background on dominoes, because then it's going to get a solid white background. So we're just kind of pouring that in just to cover it lightly. And I do the same thing with the popsicle stick. Kind of just want to make sure it touches all the edges. And then once these cure, they'll get an all white background is what they're going to get. But they're going to be cool looking, because I went with Christmas colors. So we'll see. And kind of just smear that around, because it's self-leveling. I know it's not going to cover all of it perfect, but mainly the ones that have some clear spots is what we want. So I put green, red, pigment powder, some glitter. I think these are going to be cool. A festive set of dominoes. Alright, that's it there. Oh, I got stuff all over me, y'all. Nothing new. So let me get y'all over here. So we have Rosebud's other set there. Those are all of Sabrina Indiana Journeys. And now we have Courtney's Scratch Claimers. Rosebud's other ones, I gotta spread them out. But this is the bottom of that phone holder that I did. That one's sitting there. It's kind of cool. And then I have the blue one made, then I gotta do a clear and purple one. So that's what I'm doing. I have to pour another coaster bottom holder. This is it for the Game of Life coaster sets. There's only 2 more. I made 4 all together, and that'll be it. I don't have any more of the tickets to get her coins spread out here. I think they turned out pretty cool, man. Put that one there. Look at that. It is awesome. You guys are so awesome for all the love and support. But that's about it, you guys. I mean, if you're new here and you like what you see, subscribe, like, comment, share. It don't cost a thing. Let's grow this channel. You guys are amazing. This is why they got to set. They've got to set for a while. So that's what we got. Alright, guys. Till next time. Have a good one.